If you're learning English, you know that some days are tough. Your motivation just disappears. So, in this explainer, we're going to talk about the big reasons to keep going and a really simple plan for those days when you feel like stopping. Let's jump right in.
It always comes back to this one big question, doesn't it? No matter where you are in your journey, you've probably asked yourself, why am I doing this? Why am I putting in all this work? It's a question we have to answer.
And let's be real, it's not always easy. We've all been there, right? You're trying to learn new words, the grammar feels like a puzzle you can't solve, and you just feel tired. If that sounds familiar, you are definitely not alone. It's a completely normal part of learning.
But, and this is a big but, if you can push through those moments, it opens up this huge world of new opportunities. So let's start with two of the biggest motivators out there, your career and your ability to see the world.
First up, a reason that is a huge driver for so many of us, getting a better job. All around the world, knowing English is directly connected to creating more chances to grow in your career.
So how does it actually help? Well, for one, a lot of big international companies pretty much require English. That alone opens up your world to so many more people. But it's also about resources. Think about it. All the professional books or online training videos that are only in English, you get access to all of it.
Okay, so that's the office. But outside of work, there's an entire planet to explore, and English can basically be your key to unlocking it. This is our second huge reason, making travel way easier and a lot less stressful.
Just think about it for a second. You're in an airport in a country you've never been to. Just being able to ask, "Where is my gate?" makes a world of difference. Or simple things, like finding your hotel or ordering food and water. It changes a trip from something stressful to something amazing. It makes you feel powerful, you know?
But hey, it's not all about work and finding your way around an airport. Learning English also unlocks some incredible cultural and social rewards. And honestly, this is where it starts to get really fun.
So, reason number 3 is having access to this gigantic world of entertainment exactly as it was meant to be experienced. We're talking movies, music, news, you name it.
And here's what's so cool about this. It completely changes how you experience things. Imagine watching your favorite Hollywood movie and actually getting all the little jokes without having to read subtitles, or listening to a song you love, and finally understanding what they're actually singing about. It's a direct connection.
And that idea of connection brings us right to reason number 4, which you could argue is the most powerful one of all, using English to connect with people and make new friends.
You know, the best way to think about English is like it's a bridge. A real bridge connects two different places, right? Well, a shared language connects you to people from totally different worlds. It's how you learn about their culture, their food, their traditions, their music. It's beautiful. So, we've got these 4 amazing reasons to keep going. But what about those days when none of that feels like enough? What happens when you're just feeling down about it all and you really want to stop? This is a moment that every single person who learns a language will face. I promise you. It's not a sign that you're failing. It's a sign that you're actually pushing yourself. So, what do you do when that feeling hits?
Okay, this is absolutely crucial. The most important thing you can do is to just not stop completely. And listen, that doesn't mean you have to do something huge. It just means you need a simple plan for those really hard days.
So let's talk about that plan. We're calling it your small step plan. It's designed to be easy and realistic for those moments when your motivation is at 0.
It really just boils down to 4 simple ideas. First, think about your why again. That job, that trip. Second, and this is the game changer, take really small steps. Third, be nice to yourself. And fourth, focus on being consistent, not perfect.
So what do I mean by small steps? Well, look at it this way. The goal of watching a whole movie in English can feel huge, intimidating. But what about just listening to one song? Or instead of trying to read a whole book, you just read one single sentence. The goal isn't to be fluent by tomorrow. It's just to do one small thing today.
And that brings us to being kind to yourself. This part is so important. You are going to make mistakes, a lot of them. And that's not just okay, it's actually good. Every time you make a mistake, you learn something. Don't beat yourself up about it. It's all part of the process.
And finally, there's consistency. Doing a little something every day, even if it's just for 5 minutes, is so much more powerful than studying for 5 hours just once a week. It's about building a habit. Small, steady effort always wins in the long run.
So, I'll leave you with this one simple question. Not what you're going to do this year or even this week. What is your one small step that you can take today? Maybe it's listening to one song or learning one new word. Whatever it is, just remember, every small step forward is a win.